Panthers Nation, what up, though? It's Aaron Duncan here with the necessary bluntness. Yes, it is I, back again. It's Tuesday, guys. You know what we do. It's the film breakdown. We're doing the offense again this week because everybody wants to know what's going on. There's a lot of debates about what's going on with the offense. So we got to go through the offensive film today. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. It really helps me out in the algorithm. You know, a lot of hard work goes into these film breakdowns. It takes a long time to do these things. Give the video a thumbs up, please. Hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed. I do film breakdowns of the Panthers weekly basis, full film breakdowns as well. I'm going to start doing more players since we have a little bit more film underneath the belt, doing some spotlight on different guys. So you guys know who the one-stop shop is for these film breakdowns, for the full breakdowns. So we're back again with another one. Subscribe button, thumbs up. That's all I really want. If you want to show a little love, this is a thing called a super chat. Show me a little appreciation for putting in this work there, or you can hit the boys' Cash App at Dunk On Demand, DUNCONDEMAND, Dunk On Demand. You can follow me at on social media at Dunk On Demand, and you can follow me pretty much on all on all social media. You can also use Cash App for that or Venmo. Super chats are very, very, very encouraged and appreciated. You know what I'm saying? But the theme for today, missed opportunities, guys. The old Ron Rivera thing, missed opportunities. If it's not one thing, it's the other. If it's not a missed block, it's a misread. If it's not a misread, it's a bad pass. If it's not a bad pass, it's a bad route. If it's not that, I thought the play calling I was a little skeptical of the play calling, but against the coverage that the Cardinals ran, which is mainly cover 3, Ben McAdoo called a pretty decent game. They just did not execute. Not in the run game, not on third down. Some of these routes were off a little bit. Obviously, we know the tip passes and finding passing lanes. It's been a struggle for this offense overall. So today's theme is going to be that. I know there's been a lot of controversy about DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson separation. I stand by completely 100% what I said and by Matt Rule. Last week we saw on the Saints film, they weren't getting open. The Saints played man coverage and locked them boys down. They locked them down. The receivers weren't getting open. And so I think it was kind of justified for Matt Rule to call him out. A lot of people took offense to it because it's easy to put the blame on Baker, but we saw the film. The film don't lie. Women lie, men lie, numbers can lie sometimes, but the film don't lie. This week, not a lot of man coverage, so guys were getting open. There were opportunities. Ben McAdoo was calling some plays, stuff like that. Yes, we didn't convert on fourth down. We can kind of talk about the Baker. We'll get into that stuff too. But I'm not going to hold you guys anymore. Let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, subscribe if you have not. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. That's everything 3 times. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Get into this film. All right, Panthers fans, we're back at it again with the offense. Try to make this one a quick one this week, man. We got only 50-some plays to go through. Let's check it out. 1st and 10, first drive of the game. Quick game to Ian Thomas. Looks pretty good. This is a stick concept. I'm going to get in my bag real quick. Like I said, I ain't the brightest, but I know something. Let's watch the protection real quick before I get into the philosophy on the scheme. They brought 5. Picked up pretty clean. I mean, that's a clean pocket. Look at Baker's feet. Like I said, I'm not a QB expert. I'm not an O-line expert on the nuances, but let's try to look at it. The quick game gets the feet hot. What's the difference between these plays and the plays where there's tips? Look, he tried 94 tried to swipe it. 94 tried to swipe it. But Baker got the feet hot, got the ball out quick. I don't even know what that time to throw was. Hit Ian right on the numbers. I don't know why Ian just didn't get north to south. He's a tight end. He's not very athletic, but let's look at it. The quick game. Icky looked pretty good. That's Marcus Golden, a pretty good DN. Icky's good job. Everybody good job. J.J. Watt tried to get them hands up. There's not a lot of space when you're trying to get those hands down. Some people on the timeline were saying, some of the pro athletes and analysts were saying that partially on the quick game is on the O-line. Other parts can be on quarterback at times if it's RPO. This time, they didn't get the tip, but it is what it is. Let's go back to the pass routes. But the stick concept is a simple pass concept. DJ's going to run a go route or something like that to clear this out. Shi Smith is going to run an out route. Ian Thomas is going to turn around and stick right here. Basically, we're reading Isaiah Simmons right here. Reading Isaiah Simmons. If he jumps Shi, you take Ian. If he jumps Ian, you take shot. If you like the one-on-one coverage with DJ Moore, you take your shot if you want to. Backside is typically, I didn't look, it's probably a slant, and either CMC is going to block or run like an arrow route. Yep. And Isaiah Simmons, look, we got 2-on-1. Somebody's got to be right. I mean, the ball, it was dealer's choice, and he wanted to get rid of the ball quick. I like Baker making that quick decision because he was sagging off. He didn't jump on that route. Ian got to get north. Just get north, man. Lower your shoulder, get north. You can get a first down. This is a run play, it's running back. Second down, a run play. We got a double tight end to the left. Looks like we got Richie and Ian. Maybe duo. I don't think it was duo. It wasn't zone. Not exactly sure the run play. But let's watch this combo right here. I love watching this combo of BC and Icky. Okay, so Icky has nobody on head up to him, so he gets a little flipper to Ian. The timing of this just seemed a little off. I don't know. I'm always skeptical on some of these play designs on the run. Maybe Icky should have just gave him a little less shoulder and went ahead and climbed. But this is a good play by Allen as well, but because the hole looked like it would have been here. Had Icky just kind of either watched him or did whatever. Icky laid a lick on him, opened a little lane, so Christian tried to hit it after setting this up outside. You got Ian Thomas one-on-one with the DN. It's going to be tough. There's a lot of, you want your tight ends to block, but good Lord. Yeah, our tight ends are in a lot of, not vulnerable positions, they're in a lot of positions to make key blocks at the point of attack, but they're difficult blocks. They're not using leverage, like they're not using down blocks, angle blocks, cross blocks, whatever you want to call it. It's a little tough. Let me make this a little bigger. Sorry, guys. Make it a little bigger. All right. This is one of the worst quarterback sneaks I've ever seen in my life. One of the worst quarterbacks. Like, nobody was head up. What happened? They did crash down. This guy kind of dug it out and got under Icky. It's tough. Quarterback sneak with a short quarterback is not getting low. Same formation. Try to go with the quick hitter. Penetration. That sucks. Fourth down in your own territory. I don't know what the win probability is. I don't know. But that's not good. You can't let somebody cross your face and get inside. The push was there. Maybe Christian could have even went over the top. But that penetration and that lunge, not going to work. Not ideal. Many people want to see Foreman in this formation. I don't know. I have confidence in Christian as well on these type of things. We've seen him at the 1 yard line make things happen. But nobody's going to be able to do anything with penetration. I mean, maybe Foreman has the power to run through this guy. But that's a long yard to get to with the guy sitting there waiting. I don't even think Foreman would be able to make that happen because there wasn't a lot of room there anyway. That'll turn the ball over on downs. So the defense bailed the offense out by getting that turnover on downs. They get the ball back inside the Jesus Christ. This seemed like it was designed pretty well. And they brought, 6? Ian, oh my gosh, look at all this room right here. You one-on-one probably with this guy. Not that Ian's going to make anybody miss. But what the French? Toast. Tight end screen. I think look, Ian blocking down. Gets beat by J.J. Watt perfectly to set it up. It wasn't the best pass, but Ian, man, come on, dog. It wasn't the best pass, but it hit him in the hands. Was it too hot for him? Oh, my gosh. On to the next one. Second down. We're in a shotgun More quick game. Ooh, good block by Ian. Okay. Quick game. It's like all hitches. Got hitches on the bottom side. What is that? Drive? I don't know what that. We got a hook and a dig by DJ and the out. A bubble by Christian. He likes the matchup, so he goes to Robbie. Good. Look at Ian Thomas right here, yo. Watch him. Watch him knock Murphy's block off. He's playing all that. Look how far off he's playing. Take that all day. Good pre-snap read by Baker to read leverage and take that. Watch Ian. Boom. I like that. Ian Thomas, I like that. Let's look at the pro. Got the ball off quick, so they didn't really have a chance to get their hands up. Woo-hoo. I like that. Make up for it, Ian. All right, on to the next one. Okay, empty backfield, Christian McCaffrey. So we got man coverage on this play. They don't play a ton of man, but last week versus the Saints, we struggled. Pocket looks decent. Let's look at these matchups. He went to Ian, I guess. Ian has the most room to operate. Baker likes throwing across that middle. Let's watch DJ. DJ was a little old. Could have went to DJ. Wasn't a ton of room there. Let's look at the bottom. Christian just kind of ran out. Let's watch Robbie. Not much there either. I don't hate going to Ian. He's just not your best target out there on the field, but I guess Baker don't discriminate. They brought 5 again. Maybe a hold right here by Elfline. Maybe. And then Moten gets pushed back. That's tight coverage, but he put the ball in place. That looked like a drop. Wasn't a great route, but the ball is gone. Look at that. He's throwing it with anticipation, putting it on him. Hands like feet. Hands like feet, man. Good Lord. All right. Let's keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. All right. The run play coming up after a touchback. I think we had a penalty as well. Single wide receiver. Not a ton of room there. They kind of sold out against the run. Look at this. We got a 7-man box. 2 tight end set to the right. Running to the weak side. McAdoo likes running to the weak side a lot. Likes running to the weak side a lot. Overload right, but then run weak side. It's like maybe an ISO or a lead play. Just looks jumbled in there. It opened up to be pretty decent. It just didn't develop great. Look, you got Elfine climbing, BC here, Icky here, or last on. He has a little bit more length, arm length, I guess, than Brady Christensen. He's able to control him a little bit, but Brady holds his ground. Corbett kind of lets this guy get out leverage, and it kind of jumbles it up. They did a good job fighting off blocks here. LaVisca in motion. Finally gets some motion. Christian McCaffrey gonna make the O-line look better than they really are at times. Let's watch this. Look at the instant penetration. So it's like zone. Isaiah Simmons comes on a blitz. He's screaming, so Corbett can't really get to him on his zone track. As soon as he gets the ball, jump cut. How many times have we seen that before? Look at this lane. Look at this lane. Christian McCaffrey is good at football, guys. Like, this is not common. As soon as you get the ball, this is a drill. You practice it. Whoop! As soon as you get the ball, jump cut. Leaving Isaiah Simmons grasping at grass. Protects the ball. Great game. Christian McCaffrey is good at football. FYI. All right, this was a change-up. Wildcat with Laviska Shenault in at quarterback. It did not go well. Ian Thomas once again struggling against, I think that was Allen. I can't remember his name. Struggling at the point of attack. Brought in Foreman and Laviska. Heavy backfield. It's like a pin and pull. Pin and pull. So you got Corbett and Mo and blocking. This was going to be decent. Ian has to get this guy washed down. Because look, if Ian washes this guy down in here, I mean, Moten kind of flopped too after the fact. But this has some potential. This one more time. I ain't really a pin and pull because nobody pinned. It was just two pullers. Corbett and Moten pulled. Elfing with a decent down block, actually. That's a tough angle for him to make, and he got that block. Just some of these run design plays, it just doesn't put guys in positions to succeed, and it's tough. You're counting on your tight end to make like tough blocks on D ends. You want Ian Thomas to reach and completely pin a D end that's head up with him inside. That's a tough block. Richie could probably do it a little bit more if they double team because he has the leverage to automatically block down. But Ian Thomas being square with this guy and trying to reach him, he gets rid of him. I don't like the design of some of these run plays, man. I just don't. This lets me know, the lack of diversity lets me know that Ben McAdoo wants to throw the ball. So play action, finally moving the pocket so you don't have to worry about Baker getting passes tipped. 4, 5, 6, 7. They all fall for the run. DJ's wide open. He just got to find the angle to get it to him. It's a pull up, gets it all quick. Correct. You got to be creative when you're short. Got to use arm angles. Got to throw from different platforms. This is a good job here. You start running the ball a little bit. Play action. Boot. He has some options. Had Richie here as well if he wanted to. Got it out to DJ. Good play. Got Foreman in the backfield this time. Play action again. DJ again. I mean, throwing in rhythm. I think we need to do more play action. Foreman, he does enough. He stops the initial rush for linebackers. A lot of them don't have moves like that. Watch Foreman. See, back in my day, I was a small running back. I used to cut block these guys. Running full speed, don't stop your feet. Just cut block them. He'll think about it again when running full speed like that. Now he's not using his hands. Let's look at the routes. Looks like it's a two-man route. He had a dealer's choice on Robbie. On Robbie or up top to DJ. The ball's gone. I mean, throwing it on time. Like, you see these spurts from Baker in the offense where it's like, these are basic plays that we should be able to do all the time. But some of the basic stuff looks tough. Hits that back foot. DJ's not even turned yet. Baker's winding up. And puts it right on the money. That's a good ball. I know we talked about wide receiver separation, but there's a difference when teams are playing man coverage and then when they're playing zone. When they're playing zone, it's easy to get separation because nobody's sticking with you or following you. When they're playing man, like the Saints do, and they get in your face, you got to work a little bit more to get open. That's why things seem a little bit different from the wide receiver standpoint and getting open this week. It's about matchups, guys. It's not apples to apples. Look at this pro real quick. Held up pretty decent. Foreman got involved. Let's go to the next play. Foreman's still in the backfield. They give it to him this time. Looks like the power O. He runs dead into the back of Corbett. Yikes. The timing was off. If you run into your guard like that, you either have no vision or the timing is off. Boom. Corbett pinned him inside. He ran right into his back. There was a lane there. There's a lane there. Why can't he get through that clean? He gets through that clean. Like, that's poor running by the running back. That's poor running by the running back. And this is coming from a running back. You got your double team here, a down block here, seal here, seal here. Like Miro Hodges say, seal here, seal here. Corbett is coming on the power O. Sorry, I want to look at Foreman's footwork. He seemed like he was in a hurry. He has to be a little bit more patient. Maybe he should have sidestepped a little bit more, because Icky and BC got these guys sealed down. Trimble has great leverage. DJ's coming on the down block. Dude, he hits that hole. Come on, man. You 33 with a full head of steam. You big, bro. You might make some noise. That's just bad running right there. That's bad running by the running back. You ran smack dab into the back of your offensive lineman. Once again, you're putting Ian Thomas at the point of attack, and he's shown that he's a liability at times, blocking some of his defensive ends. But these aren't advantageous positions for a tight end who's not a great run blocker. He gives some effort at times, but he's still not great. Look, whiff. I don't even know what blocking scheme this was, because O-line kind of fired off the ball. But like, look at Elfing's footwork. Was it play action? Was it RPO? This is a little confusing to me. Looking at the offensive line's footwork, they're not really getting downfield. But you got routes by DJ. You got blocking down here, so maybe it wasn't RPO. I just don't know what type of running play it was. I don't. But putting Ian Thomas at the point of attack, some kind of draw, I guess. Putting Ian Thomas, he's not that strong at the point of attack. Going against DNs consistently in not advantageous positions, it sucks. Move to the next. I mean, look. All right, they're playing a soft zone. What is it? Cover 2. You got 3. You got two wide receivers, 1 tight end to the right. Robbie up top with a back. They bring 4. Looks like it's cover 3. The seams are a good spot to go to in cover 3. Baker's throwing on time. He's throwing on time to this area. He sees it. It got on top of him too quick. It just got on top of Tommy too quick. He's not a natural. He doesn't like a natural pass catcher. It gets on top of him. The ball is gone. He's just not looking. Get your head around. That ball's coming. And it got on top of him too quick. That would have been a huge gain. Baker can't hand the ball any better to him. Like, you got to expect the ball. Expect it. I know you don't get a lot of targets, but expect it. It was hot and kind of on his back shoulder a little bit. But this is the NFL, bro. It's the NFL. Let's keep it moving, guys. Let's keep it moving. Y'all know what we do. We're going to look at all of them. Let's keep it moving. All right. Next drive. We're in the enemy's territory. Empty backfield. Dealer's choice. Ooh, Christian. We got a lot of options here. Let's look at every route. So, I like Christian in any matchup anyway. They're playing soft. This linebacker's probably manned up on him. Looks like man coverage. Bracket and Robbie here. Robbie's open. Could have hit Robbie. Tommy's open. Could have hit Tommy. DJ streaking. Could have hit DJ. We just got to pick your matchups. When they're playing man like this, pick your matchups. Because DJ really, is he man? Some kind of match zone, probably. Look at match zone. But had Trimble in the seams again. Robbie open. There were some options open. We got a short out route, a deeper out, or corner by Robbie. I can't really tell. He rounded it a little bit. Yeah, this is the out route by Robbie. A deep out. Good throw, good catch in rhythm. Has some options. Like I said, you just take your matchup. You like Christian one-on-one against a linebacker? I do. He already had him out leveraged. The guy was playing inside. Christian's blocking. Had a pass lane. Good pass pro. Solid play, man. Solid play. Let's come back. The next down, Robbie in motion. Finally using a little bit more motion this week. Play action. Screen. I was surprised he got that much out of this play when I first saw it. Try to... It's not very clear. I would have liked Baker to even throw it into the dirt. Christian has great hands and concentration now. Makes it happen. That's a good job by the defense. They weren't fooled by the screen. Was not fooled by the screen. They weren't fooled. Yeah, they weren't fooled. All right, on to the next play. This is going to be an RPO. Was going to be a run. Just by the leverage. Oof. Just looking at the leverage. A bubble screen isn't a bad idea here for 5, 6, 7, 8. A heavy box. They're walking up to a heavy box. I mean, it's not a bad idea. And this guy wraps around and comes. Not a bad idea. Puts it on Robbie. He breaks his, DJ. Breaks him down. Robbie was in no man's land with that cross block. He didn't really know who to block. Nevertheless, got the first down. Chuba in the backfield, 3 wide receivers. Richie in at tight end on the left. Higgins in motion. This is the play. So my issue with this play is you bring Higgins off the bench cold. You bring Higgins off the bench cold. I talked about this on the after thing. Look how fast he's coming full speed. He's going to get the ball right here. He has to grab the ball. Watch his hands. He did it fundamentally right. Right elbow up, left elbow down. He did it right. He has to get the ball, handle it, but also flip it to DJ at the same time. That's a lot of thinking to do within a 5-yard span. You're running full speed. That's a lot of ball handling. And it was there too. Look at this. Look at all this green up top. With Baker may be blocked. He may get this block. But Chuba on the block. I mean, DJ Moore in open field versus these guys. I like the chances. Look at that, man. Look how I was going to open up. A little too cute. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the play design. It's a lot of responsibility on a wide receiver, especially this one that's been cold. Hasn't touched the ball all season for us. Oh, man. Missed opportunities, like Ron would say. Missed opportunities. Missed opportunities. All right, well, on to the next one. All right, so first down for the 24. Let's look at this. Got 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 tight ends to the right. Got Robbie on the deep corner. DJ on the curl being double teamed. Everybody's pretty much bracketed. Probably could have came underneath. He had some time. It wasn't pretty, but he could have ran. He could have stepped up and took off. Robbie, that's not really open. It's not really open. He could wait, come back to Trimble underneath. Like there's some other things though. He got to keep going through the progressions. I don't know what the progressions are on this play. Something like 2-man extended smash on that side, but he had time. Look at the pass pro. Icky. Good job, Icky. Solid. BC letting this guy get through, but still cleaning up. Baker could have shuffled up. Ran. Moved his feet a little bit more. Look at this pass pro. Let's watch Moe. Gets a little help from Corbett. Pass pro is decent enough, man, to get the job done. But we just don't. All right, 3 wide receivers. Richie at tight end. Christian in the backfield. We try to go trap. It hits good. I like the trap play. All right, so this is why they call it trap. So typically you're going to run to the 3 technique. That's this gap right here. You're going to let this guy go. You always want to run to the 3 technique because it gives you a lot more space for it to hit up in here. Look at all this space right here. You want to run it to this side. Don't run it to this side. Run it to the 3 technique on that trap. So they call it a trap because Corbett's going to let him go and make him think that he's got a free shot at the running back. But it's a trap because Brady Christensen's coming so quick and so fast, he's going to knock his block off right here. Pat Elfline's going to go down, a down block right here on 94. And like I said, Christensen's going to go here, and Christian's going to hit it right up the middle. Watch Corbett. Corbett lets him go and throws him through, traps him, makes him think that he's getting through. The guy fell, so BC kind of whiffed. Nevertheless, that thing hitting. Look at that hole. Look at that hole. I love the trap play. It's a fast hitter. You get downhill quick. Literally, Christian just has to run straight. Look, it opens up in front of him. Corbett, that great block. One more time. I love traps. Trap, trap, trap. Trap, trap, trap. Boom. One of my favorite run plays is the trap. FYI. Oof. Oof. One, I'm happy he took the check down. Second, let's look at who's open. Boom. I think he's got eyes on Richie here. Had Robbie at the bottom. I can see the window on the tight view, but it looks like Richie was down the seams. If you put a little bit of touch on this, he's wide open. I mean, he's breaking on him because the ball's gone, but he's wide open. These guys are open. He's got to work. He got to work those progressions. He had time. That's not the excuse. Got to work these progressions. They ran cover 3. Like I told you, the seams are going to be open in cover 3. He decided to take the check down. Let's go through it again from the other view to see the pressure. This one's on Baker, dog. Another one. I'm not going through the progressions fully. He pulled up. I guess he wanted to go to DJ. He came off of Richie too quick. And I still think he was coming back to Richie. Look at this pocket. You got all day. You got to cover 3 beater with guys running down the seams. You got to be able to take advantage. I mean, it's never a bad play to give it to Christian, but this guy's screaming. This guy's screaming open. That's on Baker. There, pre-snap, it's looking like maybe a cover 3 again. Single high safety. This guy's playing off. Run DJ in the bubble motion. Try to throw the backward screen to him. Trying to get your playmakers involved. I like it. It's a first down. We need to do more simple stuff like this. This is something that you don't have to worry about passing lanes. You don't have to worry about great execution because you got DJ Moore. He's going to make things happen on the outside. Great block by Shot. Just give the ball to your playmaker in their hands. In space. Good block by Robbie and Shar. Good blocks. That's good enough. First down. Let's get more of this. Let's get more of this. No pun intended. I want to see more of this. Three wide receiver set, tight end to the top. This is just bad pay. Sailed it. He wasn't on balance, wasn't in rhythm. Look, sets. So he was looking at Richie in the middle, who was bracketed. He double clutched and tried to come right back to DJ. Look at those feet. That wide stance. You can't get great accuracy with that. Like I said, I'm not a quarterback guru, but you can't get great accuracy with that wide stance. Look at those feet. Because once that first pump is in there, his feet aren't calm. He tries to reset and go, but he doesn't reset his feet. And he sailed it. DJ was open. He sailed it. Empty backfield. Christian up top. They bring 3 and drop 8. Go to Christian again. I don't hate it. Get it to him quick. I don't hate it. Let's look at the other routes. The bottom. Like they ran stick again, kind of. Or just out routes. What did Christian and Robbie run? Yeah, this is the same play I broke down at the beginning with Ian Thomas. This is stick. Look. He goes to Christian this time. This is that backside of that play with the dig. DJ ran that dig last time, and I think Shy ran that last time. Instead of Ian, you got Richie down here. Like I said, you just reading this guy. He can't be right in this scenario. He can't be right. Even though they dropped 3. Look, the leverage was inside. Richie was open. This out route expanded this guy. DJ's running him off. Richie's open. I mean, you choose Christian. Not bad, I guess. He was open. I mean, get it to him quick. Check pass pro overall. Let's see. They only brought 3. Corbett did pretty solid. Held his own. Corbett has had a good year, man. I was skeptical in preseason. He's had a good year. Has had a good year. Got Trips Bunch. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see what happened. Watch Baker's feet. He drifts. Still drifts. Doesn't really throw him in the pot. He kind of does a fadeaway because there's a hand in his face. Doesn't really step into it. DJ has a step upfield. You can kind of put some touch on it. Let's watch his feet a little bit closer. They brought 4. I mean, I don't mind the pocket movement sliding, but you got to get set eventually. You got to get set eventually and deliver. Now, let's talk about the route. I mean, he had the guy trailing. Are they out of rhythm on the aiming point? When I was in school, they told us to run a corner route. If you were outside the 25-yard line, like where we are now, you aim your angle when you run up on the curl route, your angle should be towards the front pylon. If you're inside the 25, your angle when you break on the corner route, it should go to the back pylon. So a corner route, you go up 10, 15, whatever yards, and you break basically like a post, but you go the opposite way to make it simple. Like I said, your aiming point helps the quarterback and the receiver stay on the same page. If they both know where the aiming point is, the quarterback can throw in rhythm. Because look when he lets us go. He's winding up now. DJ's just getting out his break. His head's not around. Baker throws it a little bit more upfield and behind DJ. Let's say DJ's angle is about here instead of DJ's angle's here. Let's say it's up here. going more towards the back, that front pylon. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm not blaming DJ. Obviously, Baker and Mayfield's pass was off target. It should have been more towards the sideline anyway. But can he make that adjustment if the aiming point is the front pylon? Who knows? Because that's a tough grab, but I've personally seen DJ Moore make that catch in his sleep. I've seen it. I've seen it myself. But you turn it over in the red zone, unfortunately. All right, let's do it. Next drive from the 35. Playing very soft. Dumps it off to Tommy. Tommy get out of bounds. No. This is right before halftime. I'm trying to get some points. So we get a pass pro. Pocket was solid. Right guy to go to. They're playing soft like that. Let's watch everybody else. We get shy. Yeah, I mean, they're playing so soft. That was really the only option. Maybe he could have came right down the pipe to DJ in the second window in between those guys, but you're not expecting to have that much time to throw in the NFL. Let's get the pass pro from this angle. They're playing extra soft. Pretty solid job. Try to get out of bounds. Tick, 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 tick. Blitz coming. They're bringing a blitz from distance. Oh, my goodness. Tommy again. This is good. This is good. Good job by Tommy just sitting there and not drifting into the coverage. Reading zone and not drifting. Good job. Let's look at everybody else's routes. Look at Shy and DJ at the bottom. Those are just digs. One more time for Tommy. Watch how he sits in the middle. Doesn't drift. He runs. Dig route. Doesn't drift. Sits there. Reads zone coverage and doesn't run into the coverage. Sits there. Baker delivers. We're moving. Next play. We call timeout. Another tip. The first tip of the game. They were playing very, very soft up top. I think there was about, 6 seconds left, 7 seconds left. They're starting to settle in and read quick game. Kind of telegraphed that, so Allen got his hands up. They always told us when a guy jumps like that, hit him in the nuts. They always told us to hit him in the nuts. They hit him in the nuts. They won't jump again. Hit him in the nuts. They were hands up there, but he got the ball off quick, found the passing lane, was able to get the yardage. They were pressed up and man. I mean, run those out routes, read leverage. DJ had outside leverage. Makes it easier. When I say DJ had outside leverage, look at the motion. The corner is playing them inside. DJ releases outside, and so this guy is here. That gives him leverage to be open easier. Baker's delivering it now. This quick game is all about rhythm because Baker's delivering before DJ even turns his head. He's throwing to spots. Hits him right in the chest. We can find some passing lanes. The quick game could actually be decent. We just never find passing lanes. JJ tried to get his hands up that time. Didn't work. End up leaving to it. Eddie Pinero, De Niro, field goal. All right, second half. They didn't get the ball much second half because the Cardinals offense churned out some long drives, but we'll see. Got to run to Christian on the first play. Good cut by CMC. One more time from this angle. Y'all know I like that tight angle when it comes to these runs. It's like, zone. I honestly think Taylor Moton is hurt. This is my theory. I think he's hurt. He showed up on the injury report with that knee injury. He's not moving well, man. He's not moving well. Running zone to his side. Look at that. Hand fight with J.J. Watt instead of blowing off the ball. Everybody else is blowing off the ball. He's in retreat mode. It's not like J.J. just pushed him back. He's in retreat mode. Look, he doesn't fire off. Everybody else is firing off. Look, Corbett firing off. Gets that block and goes to the next level. Everybody else is downfield firing off. But Moton's just kind of there. It forces Christian to cut back, which was the right read anyway. But it's just something I'm noticing, something y'all should pay attention to. He hasn't been on the injury report, but he was a couple weeks ago. He just hasn't been moving well. Look at that. Not moving well. Watch Moton. Watch Taylor Moton. Not moving well. J.J. Watt gets right around him. J.J. Watt's old too. J.J. Watt don't move well as much. He don't move as well as he used to either. Icky whiffed on that block on Golden. I think that quick move inside by Golden caught Icky off guard. And he just beat him. Watch it one more time. Because Golden's right here. He's gonna go around, but the fact that Golden slides inside, it forces Icky to go, and I think his feet were just off. Look at that. Look how close his feet are together. Everybody else's feet are wide. Look at those bases. Base, 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 wide base. Even Richie has a wide base. Look at Icky's base. He's high. Leaning. Gotta stay low, young fella. Stay low. Stay low. All right, trips. 3 to the side. Blitz coming from Isaiah Simmons from distance. They're bringing 5. Wasn't the best effort by the offensive lines. Look at the routes. Got Shy open for a first down. DJ screaming. Robbie's decent. Tommy's not really open, but he sack got there. Inopportune times. Our sacks tend to come on third down, man. It's unfortunate. This is a good move by Allen on Elfline. And Elfline's had a good year. But it's just a good move. Golden got home too from this side. But we'll look at Elfline first. Hand swipe. Look at that. Hand on the elbow. And tried to rip through. Got held a little bit. It's just a good rush, man. And Golden just came late. That was Elfline. Had an opportunity there. Had an opportunity there. That's on Pat. Been having a good year. But that's on him. More drive. Look how long this drive is. 7 minutes left. In the third. The trips formation, obviously, to the field again. They ran stick again. But this time they had a slant. Y'all gonna know what stick is by the time y'all finish watching this video. Stick. He just runs and turns around. Out route, go. You read this guy. And he blitzes too. Richie looks hot. He looked for the hot read. Baker reads that leverage and sees that cushion. That's a good read. Puts it right on Robbie. That's a good read. He bails. Baker sees him bailing. Quick slant to Robbie. That's good. We'll take that. We'll take that. They're showing blitz with 5. They changed that front up. Look at that front. They changed that front up. I think that made a little bit of difference as well. They made some adjustments. They changed that front up. Look, they changed the front up to more of a 3-man front. Got time. Oh, gosh. I think we went hurry up, but you got the pass pro. You gotta put that on him. Baker's got to put that on him. Watch Robbie on the crosser. Run that zone. Just run crossers. Look, he makes the right read. Throws it with anticipation. Look, the ball is gone before Robbie is even open completely yet. But he throws it right. If he puts it anywhere right here, he puts it out here. It's hitting Robbie in the chest. And look, Robbie has speed and a lot of open field to run with. A lot of open field to run with. Put it on him. Put it on him. Come on. Look at that. Head fake on the PI. You can see him coming across. This is like a perfect camera view. I don't know why his feet, look at his feet. Because when he lets it go, watch his feet twitch. Winding up the throw. Look at his feet are now. That's fine. This looks good. Look, but look at him. He like retreats and pulls back from it. That's why it's underthrow. It isn't like you got to throw it with some conviction, man. Throw it with some conviction. Got time again. Tipped. Let's look at the routes. We'll look at the tip on the protection. 3-man, 4-man front. This time. I think he was trying to go to Tommy, it looks like. Yeah, I mean, that's the only passing lane he had. Try to go to Tommy on the inside to throw him open on the seams. Was this man? Might have been man coverage. The tip's so frustrating, bro. Let's see. He's even looking left to try to create the passing lane. Corbett stalemates the dude. I mean, this is a good play because he got his hand up so quick. And Corbett punished him for it, but he got it up. Look, Corbett punished him for it, but look. But he got it up. Still got his hand up. Because, like I said, Corbett put him on the ground for it. Like I say hit him in the nuts. They want to jump, hit him in the nuts. It's one thing to get your hand up. It's another thing to jump. Oof, icky. Icky got schooled, man. It's 3rd down. We always give up these pressures and sacks on the unclutched downs. Why does Icky short set here? I don't understand. Let's run back to it. Hold on. Was that a DN? So we got 6 man lined up, 3 on the line, maybe 4 if you want to consider these guys the end. I still would think that's his man. I would see CMC men are these guys. Like this guy if he comes. Brady's here. He's here. That's my opinion. You slide the protection here, so Elfline will have anybody to the right, to the right, to the right. And Brady will have him. Christian is responsible for 25. Icky's responsible for 45. I'm not sure why Icky short sets. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But by the time he realized what's going on, it's too late. Not to mention Moten got whooped as well. Both of your tackles getting whooped. It's tough. Let's watch it, Moten. He's just not moving well. Moten's just not moving well. He's not anchored. Why not anchor down there? You can anchor down. You're helping. Just anchor down. Your end comes late. Anchor down on that guy. Anchor down. The growing pains of having a rookie left tackle. He'll be better from it. A lot of this stuff is mental, man. Mental and fundamentals. Footwork, mental stuff. He'll be better from it, man. He'll be better. Man, these guys are milking the clock. We didn't get the ball back to the fourth quarter. We're in the fourth. Hell of a jump by Golden. Another tip. This is the pick. All right, let's break it down. Look at the routes. I'm not gonna lie. It's dealer's choice here. I understand going to the short side of the field, but look at this alignment. Off pre-snap alignment. Similar play to what we saw right before half where DJ ran the motion, went leverage. It's literally the exact same play. Look, there's 2-on-1. To me, if I'm Baker, I'm reading this alignment. I know this is the shortest and quickest route, but the tall guys that have been knocking the ball down is right here. J.J. Watt, this guy's been tall too. But this seems like an easy completion. To the outside. There's a huge passing lane because he's coming outside. I would have, and this is a pre-snap read. A lot of the quick game is based off of pre-snap. You pick your matchups off alignment, pre-snap. I would have picked this one down here. Trimble's wide open. Robbie's wide open. I mean, hell, DJ's wide open. He even has a passing lane. It's just a hell of a play by J.J. Watt. It's a hell of a play by J.J. Watt. Look at it from the other view. It's crazy because the defense just got off the field. This is the first play. Look. I mean, JJ got his hand up at the last second. Like I said, I probably would have went to the other side of the field. DJ was wide open. He's looking that way. They're reading quick set, so they know to get their hands up. Tipped and pick. One more time. Let's look at the pass pro everywhere else. That was the easiest pick he's ever going to have. All right. I think the defense got to stop. They scored. All right. Screen or Christian. They were all over these screens, man. They were all over them. They're in man coverage here. Man coverage is the number one way to stop it because somebody's always tracking the running back. All right, let's look at this play. It's almost picked. Let's see what happened. So Tommy's running down. Like I said, cover 3. What's open? The seams. You get right past that level of the linebacker. This little dead area right here, right behind them. Look, he's open. This is what Baker sees. Baker sees green grass. This is not Baker's fault. I've been criticizing him, but this one ain't Baker's fault. Baker sees green grass. Right behind Tremble. Look at that green grass. It's a whole lot of money in that mug. Okay? But why does Tommy sit? Why? I don't know if this is a read. I'm pretty sure it's a read, especially against cover 3. What I always was taught, if you're even, you're leaving. Even as in, if you're head up with the man, your guys are even, you run by him. If he's playing too far off, break it down. If you're even, you're leaving. If you can get by him, run. Because the only reason I think this is a read, look at DJ and look at Robbie. They're both running those go routes. These guys playing off. Robbie breaks it off. DJ thought he could get by him, so he kept going. Look at Tremble. You got to read this coverage, bro. Look. This guy's coming down. He's coming down. It's cover 3. Read it. You're wide open. Be a football player. Don't be a robot. Be a football player. Don't be a robot. Don't be a robot. Don't be a robot. That's not on Baker. If he catches this, he's screaming. They tried a little movement. Dropping this guy on his own blitz, bringing the backer. Good job by Taylor to take the most dangerous man. I don't know why Corbett chased, but Baker still got rid of it on time when he had to. I mean, that's not. I actually like this play call because, like, look what you're doing. Look what you're doing. You're putting the linebackers in a bind. So Tommy comes off the line of scrimmage. You know he's watching Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey runs an angle right in front of him. They're going to jump Christian. That's what the safety was kind of doing too. They have to have somebody to account for Christian if he breaks to the outside. They also have to have somebody on the inside. Christian's that much of a mismatch. If you have a linebacker on him, you probably got to bracket him. So they're going to suck up on him, and then Trimble should just run right by him. We're screaming. We're screaming. We're screaming, dog. Instead of me screaming at my computer screen, we're screaming. Look, he even looked inside to try to sell it. I don't know what happened. I'm glad we got away with that one. Got time. Ooh, Nelly. So they show 5, bring 5. Drop 6 in the coverage. It's like, oh, cover 3 once again. What's open? The seams. Or you can run some crosser. DJ's open. Bro, you got time. Be a little bit patient. Look at Shy. Shy on the dig route. Coming across the field in that second window. Look at the attention that Christian McCaffrey draws. You got to be able to use that to your advantage. The linebacker is going to automatically jump underneath on Christian so you can run stuff right behind him. I like the design by Ben McAdoo here. I actually do. These past couple plays, you've used the influence of Christian McCaffrey to open up other players. Look, I mean, he has flats anyway. Buda Baker does. It's cover 3. He's at deep third. He's at the deep middle third of the field. And then this guy, number 20, has the other deep third. These 3 guys have underneath. Isaiah Simmons is all the middle of the field. He has curls to flats, meaning he has this curl area underneath where DJ is going to curl at. If he wants to throw the curl, he can jump that. So maybe DJ wasn't open. But you use the influence of Christian McCaffrey. I mean, it's third down and forever. So they kind of they want to play a little bit more soft. But you got all day to throw when they bring a blitz. When you pick up the blitz, you have to make them pay. This is a huge play right here down the middle of the shot. Hit shot. Be patient. Stay in there. Don't come off your guys too quick. I mean, Christian makes a heroic play. But be patient. Stay in there. You got Richie in there helping the block. He leaks out late too. You picked it up. Good job by Icky picking up the linebacker. Got to give him credit when credit's due. Stalemate by Christensen. We're good up front. We good up front. Let's see what he was looking at. Let's watch his head. He's looking left. He's looking to the left. He's got to be reading at his cover 3. What is he seeing? He's got to be reading at his cover 3 by now. I know you got that clock in your head going. Hitch, hitch, hitch. He comes off of it quick. I mean, Shy was over there. Let's try to piece it together and see. He was still looking this way. Look, he's still looking this way with Shy's not quite open yet. He came off of it a little bit too early. Because as soon as he turned away, Shy popped open. As soon as he looked away, Shy popped open. 4th down, going for it, of course. Try to go quick game. They're playing so far off. Another tip ball. I mean, nobody has hands on the guy. Ian tries to block him, becomes free. Such a disappointing way to end on 4th down. Ian had a bad get off. He had a bad get off. Because look, Taylor Moton takes the inside guy. And Ian oversets inside to try to overcompensate for that gap. And now he's chasing. Now he's chasing. The guy's free. He's able to get both hands up. He almost caught it. I mean, that's Ian. Come on, man. It's quick game. We can't get the pass off in quick game, dog. What are we doing? All right. Just hold on. We're going home, guys. Empty backfield. Quick game again. Okay, Robbie. Let's see what we got all across the board. Empty backfield. They're showing blitz. You got to pick of the letter. Look. Quick game just to get it off. Short side of the field. I know he likes that. Christian was on the outside up top. I think he just ran the go route. Yeah. Let's watch the pro. Look, J.J. Watt's not even trying to get to the quarterback anymore. He's just trying to get his hands up at this point. So I'm like, I can't tell if our O-line is just doing good or they're not even trying anymore. Look, J.J. Watt didn't even try. He just kind of spied him and tried to get his hands up. We got to be aware that these guys are going to try to start doing this. You have a better chance of getting to the quarterback, knocking the ball down than getting to the quarterback. Bruh. Christian making dudes look silly, man. One more time. There's some options. Look, Shy was open in the middle. Christian was open. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. Christian McCaffrey. This bruh's good. He's good at football, man. Good at football. Good at football. Christian McCaffrey is good at football. Whoop, whoop. Fortunate to have 22 on the team. Make nothing out of something. Make something out of nothing. My gosh. This is so depressing. They're not even trying to rush anymore. Let's look at these routes. They're not even trying to rush anymore. I mean, he made the right read. DJ was open. DJ was open, made the right read. They even had hands on. They even had hands on JJ. I mean, he's one of the best in the business at doing this, but shoot. So I forgot what we used to call this play in high school, but you got a curl, then you get a dig. So the aim of this, you're gonna run this. You got a drag, then you got a dig. So what's gonna happen is whoever drops back under normal circumstances, you hope that if his back is turned to him, you read this linebacker. If his back, if he watches Shy, because Shy is gonna run a dig, go up and square in, and DJ's gonna come on the drag. So if this guy right here, this linebacker, is looking too much at Shy, his back is going to be turned to DJ running this drag route. So you hit DJ. But if he stays back and watches DJ, Shy's going to run a dig route and square right behind him. As soon as he comes around him, he'll be open. Look, he's dropping back. He watches him a little bit, but there's a guy here as well. So you can't really throw that dig. They defended this fairly well. But if they do that, there's also a post behind it. Because if he comes down, that means the middle of the field will be open. Robbie kind of ran a post, kind of lollygagged a little bit. It's kind of a clear out route too, but the ball was gone anyway. We'll take it going down underneath, I guess. He threw it behind DJ to slow him down from getting hit. This is what it is. Check the pro. They bring 4. Not bad, I guess. All right, let's work. Jesus Christ. Sailed this one. All right. So Shy ran an out route. Let's see what DJ does up top. I mean, the game is kind of over, but is DJ jogging? Are you jogging your routes? I know he doesn't run all the fast all the time, but that looks like jogging. Let's get a sense of urgency in these routes, man. We talked about it. The showing blitz, you got to have a sense of urgency. Let's have a sense of urgency. He makes the good read here. He's playing so far off. He's getting rid of the ball quick. Sailed it. No sense of urgency in this route either, though. But he's jogging. I understand you want to slow play it sometimes. But run your route with conviction. This is a quick out, but I mean, it's 3rd and what? You got to get some depth. I think Baker's trying to throw to the sticks. If he runs it deeper at the sticks for a first down, there may be a completion. You got to run it with conviction, run with proper depth. Don't run a smart route. Don't, like I said, be a football player. Don't be a robot. Get to the first down marker. There's no point in running a 5-yard route on 3rd and 6. What is that? Come on, man. This is frustrating. I mean, it's easy to blame Baker, but come on, dog. Like everybody else got to step it up too, man. This is a group effort to have this kind of funk. It ain't on one guy. Yay. Get a field. So like cover 3 again. This is what you do. You use things underneath because there's a gap between those linebackers and the deep guys. Look at this gap. Use things underneath to influence these linebackers. That way you can throw stuff right behind them. They did it here. Look how much attention was on Trimble. I'm running from the top. Watch how much attention is on Trimble, which allows DJ to get behind them. Wasn't a very precise route by DJ, but it was effective. You can hit him in that first window there, but it's tight. Or you can wait to the second window. And he waited to the second window because he saw this guy jump it. He hit him right in the face with the ball. Just run. Get a field, man. You lost about 5 yards. Get a field. Let's check Pass Pro. Good job. Tight formation. Jesus Christ. Whew. Taylor Moton. Wasn't a lot there. Maybe shy. Wasn't a lot really there to throw to. I mean, he was sacked by then anyway. See what happened on the Pass Pro. They only brought 4 this time. Is that J.J. Watt? No, it's not even J.J. Watt. But he schooled Taylor Moton. He dipped and dove. Taylor's not moving well, dog. I'm telling you. Moton's not moving well. Is he hurt? This is a simple dip move. I don't know if that was holding. I don't know about that. But it still got beat to the corner. I don't know if that's holding, but you just got beat. All right. Got pro. Got all day. Let's watch the routes. Nobody was really open. So we got Higgins up top. Oh, Higgins is open. This is open. This is open. This is open. This is your guy, Higgins, too. You got to throw it on time because that guy's coming and throw it low, but Higgins is open. He's looking left. Trying to work Shy and Robbie. That's not there. Starts to come back right. He's probably late. He was too late to get it to Higgins. Fair. But maybe you could take your pre-snap read and make that read. Look, I mean, pre-snap tells me there's nobody underneath here. I don't know why, but there's nobody underneath here. Pre-snap, so I'm thinking, okay, hey, I know he's crossing. Nobody drops into that coverage. Look, all the defenders are here. That means, hey, there's a numbers game. There's 4 guys blitzing, 4 guys here. There's only 3 guys left in coverage. And you know these safeties are deep. It's cover 4. You know what I'm saying? Pre-snap, you got to make some reads, man. These guys aren't lining up in anything complicated. They're blitzing a little bit up front, but their coverage looks like it's cover 3, sometimes cover 4, and a soft man. It's been mainly cover 3, though. Good job finding the timing. But I would have came to Higgins probably. Like I said, he came a little bit too late to hit Higgins, but Higgins was open. All right, I think this is the touchdown. Yep. Back shoulder down the seam to a running back. How do you do? So DJ's out right now. Higgins is in again. This is all verts. It looked like this is designed for Christian. All verts. The linebacker, I don't know what he was doing. He came up too short. Christian threw the hand up like Randy Moss. Look how he looking around. Back shoulder. That's a good ball. It's that preseason play we ran the Foreman, but they guarded it perfectly. They guarded it perfectly. The rush got there, tried to throw it up. That was pretty much all she wrote. Pretty much all she wrote. All right, guys. That pretty much wraps up this offensive film for this week, man. A lot of missed opportunities. You saw the trends. Baker missing some reads. Missed reads by Tommy Tremble. Drops by the tight end. Receivers were getting open at times. There's some good schemes. We're just not making the correct reads against cover 3. The separation, I think, which was a topic of discussion this week, was different because they didn't run a lot of man coverage. They ran a lot more zone. So it's easy to separate when you're just finding holes in different areas versus having to do move, shake, bake, release, get off press, and like the Saints were doing. So that's why you saw a little bit different, more wide receivers open. It went. This is not a week-to-week thing where the receivers are always open. Blake making an excuse for Baker. Nah, sometimes they don't win. We saw the film last week. They weren't winning against the Saints in these one-on-one matchups. You got to be able to win your individual matchups in the NFL. We saw what happened sometimes on third down, popping up icky, some misreads, a couple sacks ever so often. It's a lot of different things. It's a million little things. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. It's very frustrating, I know. Better days are ahead, guys. Hopefully. I'm wishing for it. But it is what it is. You guys let me know down in the comments how you feeling about the team, how you feeling about the film we watched today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you are subscribed if you have not. And this is Blunt Sports Talk. See you next time. Peace.